Michael Shikhaniketan Higher Secondary Government-sponsored co-ed English medium school has taken an excellent initiative of teaching and make our students learn day-to-day lessons through audio and video in our YouTube channel. Teachers of all the subjects are working hard to enhance these online classes in the midst of this pandemic situation. It is a request to all the teachers, students and guardians to click the bell icon and subscribe our channel.
Hello students, Internet is no doubt one of the best resources available to us today. From business to traveling, entertainment to studies, for communication, research purposes and etc. We are highly depending on the Internet today. The Internet is a global network of computers and other devices. But it is also very dangerous if we are not aware about the risks behind it. It is always good to be cautious while working on the Internet. Today, we will discuss about the related crimes of Internet which are known as cybercrimes and some other related issues. But before going to cybercrime, let us learn about cyberspace. What is cyberspace? So, cyberspace refers to the virtual world of computer. It is a large computer network made up of many worldwide computer networks. It allows users to share information, interact, exchange ideas, play games, participate in social forums, conduct businesses and create multimedia contents. It is totally a man-made world without any physical boundaries. The term cyberspace was initially given by Mr. William Gibson in 1984. Now, as we know what cyberspace is, let us learn about cybercrime. So, cybercrime is a crime that involves computer and Internet. Roughly we can say cybercrime is the crime occurs in cyberspace. It means computers and Internet services are used in the commission of this type of crime. Most of the cybercrime activities include frauds, identity theft, data theft, plagiarism, and violation of privacy. Here fraud means misrepresentation or alteration of facts and data. Identity theft means using another person's name and personal information. Data theft means stealing someone's information stored on computers, servers or other devices. And plagiarism is the practice of taking someone's work or idea and representing as one's own. People who are involved in cybercrime are known as cybercriminals. They steal confidential data like passwords, credit card numbers, bank account details, etc. Let us discuss about some activities in which they are involved. Some of the cyber safety concerns are hacking, denial of service attacks, spam, identity theft, phishing, cyberbullying or cyberstalking, and some of the malware attacks. So the first one is hacking. Hacking is an activity in which cybercriminals gain unauthorized access to some private networks and computers. They do so by getting the unauthorized access without any knowledge to its original owners. The criminals involved in this type of activities are known as hackers. Hacking is of two types: ethical hacking and unethical hacking. Unethical hacking is a security threat and illegal, while ethical hacking is legal everywhere. Even some of the organizations also employ ethical hackers to find the security holes in their own network and also to track cybercriminals. The next concern is denial of service attack, which is also known as DOS attack. The denial of service attack targets a computer and prevents its legitimate user from accessing it. They create the situation so that the intended user becomes unable to reach the computer by shutting down the computer or by blocking the network. For this purpose, they overload or flood the network traffic by sending large amount of unnecessary requests, and hence the system crashes. Some of the examples of denial of service attacks are Mafiaboy, Operation Ababil and Mirai IoT botnet. The next concern is spam. Spam refers to unsolicited, uninvited bulk emails. They can be commercial like advertisement or non-commercial like jokes or chain letters or messages. Most of them are commercial advertisement for dishonest products or schemes related to lotteries and other monetary benefits or services. The recipients or receivers of this spam have to pay for this type of frauds. Fourth concern is identity theft. Identity means someone's personal information like name, date of birth, bank account details, credit and debit card numbers and passwords. So identity theft means stealing of someone's identity and someone's personal information. This stolen information is further used for committing online and offline frauds and also for doing fake online transactions by user's name. Now, what are the possible situations why this can be happen? So, there are the possibilities of first, if you are browsing the internet using some unsafe connection or by some unsafe URL web pages. Second, if you are disclosing your personal detail like your credit or debit card number, your login ID or your password in public. And the third possibility may be if you are opening your some unknown emails or messages in your system. This is the most common commercial theft occurring online nowadays. The next concern is phishing. Phishing means misguiding the users by sending them email messages to steal their personal data like their credit card and debit card numbers, their login IDs and their password. The attacker here behaves and pretends like a trusted party and sends the email to cheat the victim. When the user opens the mail or the instant message or the text messages, the attacker tells them to verify their confidential informations like their credit card credentials, their login IDs and password, which are then further stolen and used for cheating the victim. The sixth concern is cyberbullying and cyberstalking that we have already discussed in our previous chapter. Cyberbullying and cyberstalking is an activity of embarrassing or harassing someone using internet or mobile phones. In cyberstalking, stalker harasses the victim by sending them continuous objectionable and threatening message over the email or their phone. The cyberbullying and cyberstalking can be done using text messages, emails or using some social media post on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, etc. Cyberbullying and cyberstalking both are the criminal offences. It means someone who are involved in this type of activities will be punished by the law and justice. Some of the examples of cyberbullying and cyberstalkings are sending upsetting messages or threatening emails or messages, posting some mean comments on someone's post, or uploading embarrassing photos of someone on the social media platforms. Another very important concern is malware attack. So before going further, let us know what malware is. Malware is the soft form of malicious software. So these are the software that can harm the computer. They can have unauthorized access of the computer and can steal the sensitive informations like the personal details of user and their commercial details as well. So there are mainly three types of malwares or malware softwares. First one is virus, second one is worm, and another one is Trojan. So we will start with viruses. So the viruses are programs that are attached to some useful program. Whenever we execute the infected program, viruses are also activated and replicated. So every time when we execute the program, the copy of the virus is created, and hence they are replicated rapidly and also infect the other files. Viruses are spread through email attachments, by the download from some unknown resources, and also by some infected device like pen drive, flash drives, or some CDs. Examples of viruses are I love you virus, Melissa and Anna Kournikova virus, etc. Another malware is worm. Worm is also software like virus, but the difference is for virus replication, the infected program need to be executed, but for worm it is replicated automatically by itself. So also it is replicated very quickly and in a great number. They clog and block the network and cause delays in opening the web pages and web services. Some of the example of worms are Sasser, Code Red, Blaster and Configure. The third one is Trojans. It is also known as Trojan horse. So Trojan horse is a program that appears like a useful program. The user will think this as a useful program, and whenever the user will execute or run the program, on the back side, Trojan will infect the hard disk and damage the hardware of the system. Some of the Trojan horses create a backdoor for the hackers for remotely accessing the victim's computer for the purpose of stealing their personal and confidential information from their computers. They do not replicate themselves like viruses on worms, but can destroy the system, change the information in the system, and also transmit the confidential data to hackers' system. Some of the example of Trojans are CryptoLocker, Flashback and Undo. So these are the main cyber security concerns and criminal activities occur in cyberspace. In the next presentation, in the next video, we will discuss about the cyber safety precautions and cyber security measures that we can keep in mind while using the internet and surfing on the cyberspace.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment. Subscribe. And do share the video among your friends.